Hello, I'm Dr Gareth and Laura, world famous, internationally renowned best-selling puzzle author all across the world in over 40 countries with over 7 million book sales. And this is Laura.
And I'm Laura and I work with Gareth.
And she's very intelligent and has contributed to a great many of my books.
Thank you, I'm locally renowned in Gareth's office.
And right now in this video we are solving Cluedo. Ooh. I should have had the box to hand really, shouldn't I? But we're solving this, Cluedo, Robbery at the Museum. And we have just solved the first 2 chapters of the game.
Chaotically, but we got there.
Said. And there are 2 chapters left to go.
Yeah, so is that it? Only 2 chapters?
Yeah, that's right. So we're about to open deck 2 of the game, because the first chapter is sort of a brief tutorial. We did that in a separate video. Oh, we should say, if this is the first video you're watching, you might want to pop back and watch either the previous one or the one before.
In fact, definitely, I would say watch
I'll put some links
1.
at the corners of the screen. One for the first video and one for the second video after the first link disappears. And then we're about to also reveal some more bits of the board, because you see what happens in this is that there is a board you build as you go along. Now, this is where we were when we just finished solving chapter 2, I guess it was.
Chapter 2 version.
And
so
we
we've
have
been
finished
through.
With this. Base board, so we got as far as this. Add deck 2 to the bottom of your deck. Well, we finished with the deck, so we've got this.
We've got a discard pile that's getting pretty
big. And place board C1 and C2. Now we've got some bits and pieces we've kept. Shall we go through?
Yeah, we can get rid of those.
What we've kept from before.
So room-wise, we've already been through the grand entrance, the statuary courtyard, and the modern art gallery.
And they're all very, very educational.
All very educational. We, at great length, discovered that we have a real safe cracking device to help us get into a safe. Yeah. And so we also have this decoding device that I think we are supposed to keep all the way through.
Yeah, we are.
We have this clue.
A dark hair.
A dark hair, which blew in the modern art gallery. We have a route taken through the beginning of the museum. The beginning of the museum? This is sort of museum entrance and then into the statuary. We have a clue, a modern painting, which I don't know if we're stealing this. I think we rolled it up and stole it.
Yeah, we did.
Maybe. And then we've got some...
You've been framed since then.
And then we've got some colours down here, which we don't know what they mean yet, but we think they'll be helpful. We have a footprint of questionable size, but we do know that we've got everybody's shoe sizes in their profiles. We have this clue, which tells us how to work out who went where in this first bit. And then we have this clue, which is... also got colour coding on it.
And which it says about profiles, we have 6 profile cards. You and I are playing Professor Plum and Colonel Mustard. And there were 4 other ones, and each of the cards has on the back some details about them.
Oh look, we've got the same shoe size. We've got the same
Oh yes, we do have the
size.
same shoe size.
Got different coloured eyes.
Yes.
And
different and we have a leaflet which has some clues on about where we are, which is a Cerulean Museum. Okay, well let's go on with we move these out of the way.
Yeah.
And then first thing we need to do is add the new rooms. So here's what it's supposed to look like. This, by the way, is a card that has changed appearance of this room. And we need to add C1 and C2.
C1 and C2.
Oh, it's a rocket ship.
I think we don't need this fountain card anymore, so I'm just going to take that away.
We might.
Do you think so? We can leave it there if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, right then. Okay.
And then this presumably fits in this gap here.
Beautiful.
Egyptian tomb, it does.
The Planetarium.
According to the plan.
I'm excited about the Planetarium. I initially forgot that this was a museum and thought it was someone's house, and I was like, wow, I kind of want a planetarium in my house.
Yeah.
An achievable goal, I think, still.
I mean, a bit of a waste of space, really. You go visit it once and you'd be like, oh, well, that was fun.
Oh, I thought there was a space pun there.
No.
Okay.
It takes up lots of space.
A missed opportunity.
Yeah,
right then.
It was a missed opportunity.
I can't remember whose go it was.
It's mine.
Amongst the chaos of the
Let's open the
previous video. We've got video evidence somewhere if you want to go back and have a look.
No.
So we've got our deck of cards.
I'm trying to open it without spoiling the bottom one because it doesn't actually... There we go.
There we go.
Deck 2. Discard. Although actually that'd be better on the bottom.
Do you think so?
Because then you wouldn't... Oh,
then
never mind.
Anyway,
right. 200.
So, do you want to go first, Gareth?
I'll let you go first because you know what they say, ladies go first.
That's so... ladies go first. I think it's just ladies first, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I knew that was wrong as I said it.
So it doesn't... Can I go anywhere or do I have to go...
No, you can go anywhere.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Okay. I sort of want to go to the Planetarium first.
Go on then.
I'm gonna go to the rocket.
You could at least pretend to go round the right way.
Sorry, Mum. Right, I've gone to the rocket. Somewhat contentiously.
240.
And we want to need... Yeah, there we go, okay. You know from the museum pamphlet that the star of the planetarium is a retired space rocket. It's even cooler in person than you could have imagined. A shiny wheel is attached to the rocket's base, and you can't help but give it a whirl. Strange. It doesn't do anything. Maybe there's something else you need to activate it. Take card 290. What is one hoping that a retired rocket will be doing in a museum if you spin one of the dials?
I have no idea.
Okay, let's take 290 and find out.
290.
290. Dun, dun, dun. I hope it's. I was thinking, oh my
Almost
gosh,
the
if it's
last
not
one.
there. Okay. Oh, I'll take it. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh. One day, ships like this will take us to the stars, past the moon, and onward to yet another planet. Those feel like clues.
It has to be a round planet.
This puzzle piece and safecracker needed to solve. Oh, cool.
Oh, where's the safecracker?
The safecracker is here.
Okay.
Here it is.
So we start with there's a piece of cardboard that tells us how to use the safecracker. I'll
which
put
we
it on
were
the
originally
screen.
using as the safecracker, and it turned out that wasn't correct at all.
Because it tells you to turn it, and we were counting turns, but actually it clicks more than there are turns. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, I will do it this time. So
Go
we
on
always
then.
start triangle to triangle. So it says, will take us to the stars. So I'll go round.
Anti-clockwise. Even though it says left, it means
It means
counterclockwise
So
for
we've got
American.
2, then past the moon. So I'm going round clockwise. What? Oh,
It's hard
1,
to turn, isn't it?
2, 3. Ooh. Well, you can get onto. That's weird, actually. You can get onto the moon.
That was 5.
I know it was 5, but I could get onto the moon with 4. You have a go.
From the star.
From the star. 1,
1, 2,
3,
4.
4.
No, it's still.
It's
Yeah,
on
you're
both.
right. It's kind of vague, but I think it's not properly on it. 5. Yeah, it's meant to be there.
Do you think so?
Yeah, for
okay.
sure.
2, 5. You can do the last one on to
Ow,
another
my hand
planet.
hurts from doing that.
Do we reckon planets are circle
Oh, it
shaped?
says it's round. It specifically says it's round. And we turn anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that's in the join again. Similar
Yeah.
issue. 7. It's clear.
Okay.
That's clearly that.
2, 5, 7.
We take card 2, 5, 7.
Okay, nice.
Right, there we
You
go.
can do that.
Yeah, so it says turn left and right, but it means anti-clockwise now. Because it depends whether you're at the top or bottom of it. It's 2, 5, 7.
Okay, hopefully it will say solved at the top. And it does! Solved! Rocket science. You turn the wheel as instructed by the quote on the base and feel a heavy mechanism lock into place. You can now turn the rocket simply by spinning the wheel. Science! Exclamation mark. Love that. Okay, discard puzzle card M1, which is our rocket. And it says take card.
It says place
Card. 291 on the board.
Right, okay.
Where?
Do you want to move that out of the way?
Yes, I can. Where's 2? Oh, yes, we haven't got
291 is at the back.
Great, smashing.
Ooh, the rocket is now all...
Ooh.
Wait, what does it mean place it on the board?
Well, should we put it in the place of the rocket? It might alter what's around it. There we go. Look, we've got some... Oh. If we line it up with...
With what? Go on.
Do we want to line it up with things that are already on the board, like this lasery type thing? Like that.
Oh, yeah, no, it clearly does line up like that.
Does it point
Yeah,
to
yeah,
things?
it
Like
lines
it's
up.
pointing to...
It's pointing to the globe there.
With it,
And it says 254 on
it
it.
does say 254.
And it says 2 puzzle pieces needed to solve. Wait. I thought I was purple, you were yellow.
Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry, I got carried away. Right.
Right. Okay.
So, do we take 254?
No, I don't think so. It's just numbers written on it.
What did it say before? It didn't have any number. I'm just looking to see because these numbers have been revealed
Yeah.
by us turning it.
It was so neatly lined up.
It was so beautifully landed. I'm so
Right,
sorry.
I'm going to move.
Okay.
I'm going to move to 220.
You sure you don't think we need to take 254?
Yeah,
Even though we've just revealed 254. Is there a 254?
there is a 254. Do you think we're meant to take 254?
Well, I don't know. It says turn it over and put it on the board.
It's not in a white box, though. Should we have a peek at 254 and see what it
Should we just
says?
see? Ooh, you take a deep breath.
I think that actually you are meant to take 254.
Take a deep breath, brace yourself, and point the rocket at the glass case, and nothing happens. Out of curiosity, you check the fuel gauge and find it empty.
Okay, you were right. We were supposed to read that.
So we were supposed to read it, but it didn't do anything for us.
No, right,
So
okay.
now it's your turn.
220. You just wanted your go to last longer, didn't you?
Maybe. Right.
There we go.
Oh. Ooh, fun.
Hi,
Love a
hieroglyphs.
hieroglyph.
And it says at the bottom, 4 puzzle pieces plus pamphlet needed to solve.
Okay.
So this is L4. I'm guessing we don't do anything with the chefs.
And also, this is our pamphlet, and at the top of our pamphlet, we've got some information about the Egyptian tomb. So I think that will all make sense later, won't it?
Right, let's just put this out of the way
Hopefully.
for now.
Someone else's go.
Your go then.
Yes, I'm going to keep going in the Planetarium. 250, please. 250. Yes, there we go. As expected. Oh, were you expecting it? I wasn't necessarily expecting it.
Well, there's a picture.
I know that. Oh, yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
I don't think you're expecting it.
I haven't really been observing.
Nobody expects a security panel.
That's true. As expected, another security panel is situated on the wall. Time to get more information on the traitor among you. Yes, I'd forgotten that we're looking for a traitor among us, which could be either of us or any of our comrades.
Well, let's use our decoder card to open the door.
Oh, what now? I decoded the card.
Yeah.
Okay. 2, 5, 1.
What did I say? Did I say something else?
I think you said decoder the card.
I have got a blocked nose. It's quite possible.
Okay. Right, 2, 5, 1.
That was so sympathetic.
Let's have a look. Okay, rats. This panel has an extra firewall the hacking tool can't get through. You'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. Discard puzzle A4, which is this one. Take card 252. I like this. I do feel like you kind of rattle through, which is enjoyable.
Yeah, discard this as well. It's got the discard symbol.
Oh yes, my bad. Right, we'll get rid of our decoder for now. Can I get rid of this? This is just...
You can get rid of that. It's winding you up.
Accountant, go away.
Right. And what does this say?
Let's have a look. What does it say? Oh, trace the path from top to bottom. If you reach a horizontal line, you must cross it. The red nodes are not valid starting points.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay.
So if we do the first one first.
Do the first one first. We're assuming left to right is the...
2. And the music is important.
Well, hang on. How do you know that it definitely goes...
Universal rule of a Cluedo escape room, left to right.
Oh, yeah, sorry, but you went back on yourself.
Yeah, every time you reach a horizontal line, you cross it.
Oh, right, okay.
2. 1.
1. What was the first one? 2, I presume.
2. 2, 1, 1. Ding. Great. 2, 1, 1. It's 2, 1, 1. And we assume you read left to right because we did that on the previous puzzle in the previous chapter. And there was no other hint for that. Ooh. Solved! Elementary security. You type in the code and gain access to another log showing part of the traitor's path. If you get enough logs to show the whole path, you may be able to deduce where they stashed the real exhibit.
Oh, fun. Discard
puzzle card D1 and take card 212.
I love that it says you may be able to deduce that, as though that's not definitely what we're supposed to be doing.
Clue.
Ooh, okay.
Right. This adds to an existing card we've got,
doesn't
it? Which is no use at the moment. It went a bit about the route of the traitor. We had this in the previous chapter.
Yeah.
And they'll connect together.
So what we know is that let's have a look at where that matches up with the planetarium. So it tells us, this exclamation mark tells us that they stopped at a particular point in the planetarium.
Are you sure that looks like the planetarium? I'm not sure.
No, it doesn't look like the planetarium. What
I'm
does
pretty
it look
sure
like?
it looks
like here.
I'm pretty sure it looks like you can't actually see.
Yes, you can't see that. Should we zoom out? Will it be on there if we zoom out? Yeah, so it looks actually...
It's this stream here.
You're right. Sorry. Yeah. Yes, I was being silly. So it looks like they've stopped just over here for a bit.
Yeah, so they'll go together like this off the screen. They'll go together like this. They'll come in. They'll go into the stream.
So they had a little wash in the fountain, then they admired some art, had a little sit down.
But, I mean, we clearly haven't got enough information to solve
We haven't. But I'm just painting a little picture, metaphorically.
Right, my go.
Your go.
I'm going to go across the other side of the table to 230.
Oh, look, some pyramids. They look fun.
Yet another security panel is installed here.
There's a lot of security panels, but I would consider the security to be quite lax, given that we've just roamed around quite freely in this museum.
It is true.
Having broken
Could I have another piece of the traitor's path stored in that camera? What camera?
Oh,
there's a camera next to it. I suppose it's just assuming they go together. Let's use our high-tech hacking tool and go to card 235.
235.
I read in 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just hope you followed that. 235.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh, we can get rid of that, can't we?
Yes.
Oh, wait, no. Did we need this? Sorry, I got rid of the wrong one.
No, we finished with this. It will say discard.
It does, yeah, and it does do that.
You plug into the panel, but instead of immediately breaking in, the system brings up a graphic of crossed wires. Follow the wires in the right order to work out which 3 nodules you need to bypass. Take cards 231
and 232. Okay, 231, 222. It just rattle through, doesn't it? I enjoy that. Ooh, fun.
Right. U1 and U2.
U2. Okay.
That's actually not very straight. Right.
So we've got dots down here that I presume tell us...
Oh. 1, 2, 3, yes.
1, 2 and 3.
Okay, so we just follow the lines.
We'll just follow the lines.
Dun,
so
dun,
it's going to be 2,
dun.
isn't
2.
it? 2, 3, 6.
Pretty straightforward.
Okay, not too complex. Although as a kid, they were like my favourite puzzles. Can you follow the wiggly line puzzles?
Solved. Ancient security. Success. Your tech skills improving by the minute. Discard puzzle cards U1 and U2 and take card 237.
Nice. 2, 3, 7.
What I should probably do is glue these to the table.
2,
Right.
3, 4. Clue. There we go. Another
path.
traitor's path. And where does
Right.
that go? That's in the Egyptian tomb.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Right, you'll go.
Oh, my go. We've done everything in the planetarium, haven't we? I think so. So I'm going to stop by this mummy.
What number was it?
210.
Okay.
Ooh, 4 puzzle pieces plus pamphlet needed to solve. So I presume that goes with...
Well, yeah, it's L3.
There
so
we
it goes
go,
with
yeah.
L4.
So that's the end of my go. Disappointing.
Excellent. I'm going to go for here to 200.
And I feel like this is going to come up with the goods.
All the walls in this room are decorated to look like an Egyptian tomb covered in carvings and hieroglyphics. A roped-off section appears to be a real piece of a tomb wall. Its ancient surface depicts 4 Egyptian gods. So they're here, aren't they? Mm-hmm. 201 and 202.
201 and 202. I presume they're going to be the other puzzle pieces for L.
Are they in the right order compared to the picture? Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
And look, they've got red hands. We've got 1, 1, 2, 5, 1, 3, 3.
Interesting.
Let's just move this up a bit.
So we've got our 4 puzzle pieces.
Yes.
So, can we use...
I just thought I'd zoom in.
There we go. No, that's a good idea because there is a lot going on here, isn't there? Can we use these hieroglyphs to decode a message from here?
Aha, yes.
And then that might give us something to do here. And then we also have some information on the pamphlet.
Yeah,
which
it identifies the gods, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that they're going to spell... These are going to spell the names of gods. This is going to spell the names of gods. And then we're going to identify the gods. And then we're going to take the numbers, the fingers they're holding.
Yeah.
Right? So we just need the first character.
So the first character. So that's got to be M.
So that's going to be Mart. And the second 2 symbols are the same. Yeah, and they're both A. And that's a T. So the first symbol is Mart.
Yeah, then we've got something beginning with S.
So Mart is the Queen of the Nile. So that must be the woman on the left.
Do you think so?
Well, then the others are humans. Well, we'll soon do it by elimination,
Yeah.
right? And then we've got the whoever that is.
That's an S.
It's going to be...
5 letters, so it's going to be Sobek, who's got an alligator.
Oh, it's a K. I thought it was L-I. Yeah, O... Yep, it is, isn't
Just
it?
cross-checking.
Sobek. Okay, so Sobek is the head.
Alligator
is an
head.
alligator.
And that is this fella here.
You think it's that one?
Yeah. Can you see any other alligator faces?
No. Okay, so it's the...
That seems pretty compelling to me. And then the last one is
begins with
another
S as well, so it must be Set. So that's a dog head.
Oh.
I have to say, none of them are convincingly dog heads or to me alligator heads, but I'm guessing that...
I mean, that's the only sort of other animal-looking head, but that doesn't look like a dog.
Maybe in Egypt their dogs have got their heads stuck in a pinch and got really squished.
Do you think so?
No. But, I mean, I think that looks more fishy, even though alligators are not fish. It looks more like a sort of like elongated boar.
Yes, I was just going to say that.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so
Well, we think it's this one,
we
this
think
one,
it's this one, this one. So that
So
would
they've
be
got 2...
7?
No, 4.
Oh, we're going with this one, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, I'm just wrong. Yeah.
So 2, I think that's 7.
4.
4. Definitely 4, not 3.
274.
That's quite hard to see, isn't it? Yeah, 274.
Right.
Let's hope we're right. And it should say solved,
Yes.
if the card indeed exists.
No.
Oh.
Maybe they've
That's
got
a shame.
one. There are 4 fingers there. Is it just the right hand, perhaps? No, there's no clue to that.
No.
Okay, well, maybe this is the alligator and this is the dog. If that was the case, it would be 247, right?
Yeah. That doesn't look like an alligator. We don't have a 247.
Oh, no, 247.
Can we just zoom in again and just have a look? Is that definitely 4 or is it 3? Do we have a 273? I'm just looking. There's only 3 on that hand there.
Oh, it looks like 4.
It does look like
We
4.
can zoom in again, you know. Oh, it's 3.
Oh yeah, it is 3.
273.
There we go. Counting!
Counting!
With Gareth and Laura.
Yes.
Join us again. 273. There we go. Okay. Solved! Under wraps, you push down on the hieroglyphs on the mummy's chest and the stone lid slides off onto the floor with a thud loud enough to wake the dead, which I really hope it doesn't. Better hurry. If security heard that, you're toast.
Can I just say, this
can.
is not a mum. This is the... You push down... Oh, wait, I'm confused. You push down on the hieroglyphs on the mummy's chest and the stone lid slides off. If the lid is on, then you can't reach the mummy. The mummy's inside, right?
It's, I suppose, the sort of like the lid of the sarcophagus is
Oh, whatever.
being used as a
Better
metaphor.
hurry. If security heard that, you're toast.
Our security in the building, they are doing a terrible job,
Yes.
if so. We are running riot in this museum. Right, discard puzzle cards L1, 2, 3 and 4.
Take puzzle card 280.
And then it's 280. I'm having a nice time. Okay, we happy this is all tidy?
Yeah.
Here's 280, let me check. Yeah, 280. Ooh.
It's an update for the room.
So I think we can kind of establish that if we see a number on one of those things that we take over, yeah. But it's just funny that that's so obviously what a card that we're supposed to take, whereas that's not so obviously a card that we're supposed to take.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if you don't take it, does it? That one. Was this one? I'm sure we have to take.
True.
Excuse me, isn't it my go? Yes. 270. You reach into the sarcophagus and pull something up into the light. It's the Egyptian scepter Black wanted you to steal.
Oh,
Success!
I'd forgotten that we were supposed to be stealing that.
Yeah, we're supposed to be stealing Egyptian scepter.
Nice.
Very specific.
Nice.
Black wants you to steal. Success. You peer into the stone tomb, just in case, and find a can of rocket fuel. There's a note attached to it. Gary, people keep trying to play with rocket fuel. Please keep it hidden until we can work out that weird display.
That weird display.
That would be a weird display.
I love
Take
that
cards.
they've gone, I'm just going to open up a mummy and store the rocket fuel in
where
here.
else would you put it?
Yeah, logical.
275 and 276.
275, 276. And we've got both those cards. 275.
Flammable
Ooh.
petroleum fuel. Warning, do
276.
not double the blue number.
Do not double the blue number.
Egyptian scepter.
Okay, so that's a
Egyptian
clue. So we
too.
can hold on to that. We've got some colours on there that we will, assuming, are going to match up magically with.
Yeah, well, here's P2.
There's P2.
So there we go. 2 pieces needed to solve.
Do
Do
not,
not
double the blue number. Is that one we're supposed to take? 254.
No, I think we're meant to take 258. There's this number at the bottom you may not be able to clearly see on camera.
It's in blue, but it says don't double the blue number.
Yeah, I know. I think it means don't take it because it's going to make the rocket fire.
Oh.
So what we actually want is the rocket to fire into the wall here
Do we?
for some reason.
I don't
So
want
I think
that
we
to
need
happen.
take card 258.
258,
Yeah.
okay. Solved. Rocket fuel. I'm such a goody-goody that when it said don't do this, I was like, well, we can't do that. There we go. You pour the fuel into the rocket and a huge gout of flame bursts from the back of it. The glass case...
Interesting choice.
Gout as
like a foot disease, right?
Yeah.
Never
The
mind.
glass case holding the astronaut suit shatters and the suit itself catches fire. When the blaze sizzles out, you see the Mars rock shining brightly in the ash. Discard puzzle card P1. And yes.
Can I just say, if you
Absolutely.
were trying not to make a lot of noise, pretty sure firing a rocket at high speed into the wall is going to make some noise.
Wouldn't be my first
Not
thing
sure this
to
makes any
choose,
sense
would
anyway.
it? Okay, so
just-
we'll place card 221 on the board and take cards 222 and 223.
Okay,
Okay.
you've got the cards.
I've got the card. So we want 221 on the board, which goes with our rockets. 222 is here. Another clue. Smashing. Oh, a Mars rock. That's not what rocks from Mars look like, is it? I mean, I've never been.
It is now.
Okay, and 223 looks like this.
Yikes! The rocket blew right through the wall. Let's see, this is how you speak. Is
Okay.
this what happened with the art gallery? Oh well, you step through the rubble into the next room.
Oh,
Place
place
board
board
D.
D.
Oh, so it's obviously pointing in a
Add
different
deck 3 to the
direction.
bottom of your deck. Now, I've got 2 more cards here.
Well, maybe we still need them.
Maybe we still need them. We'll just hang on to them.
Add deck 3 to the bottom of your deck. Oh,
Okay.
we've reached the end of that chapter.
We've reached the end of that chapter. I was just checking. Look, there's a 260 here.
Yeah?
We haven't visited it yet. Does it matter?
Oh, yeah, let's visit it.
That matches our card.
I didn't know we had... Okay, well, let's do that.
Should we have a look?
I thought we'd visited everything.
Not that I'm just angling for another go.
No, definitely visit the other room.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
find out. A shiny glass case houses an astronaut suit. How did we miss that?
I don't know. We just... Well, because we covered it over with the other cards. once
And
we took the
also,
other
but also,
cards.
yeah, you can visit them in an arbitrary order, can't
Yeah.
you? So you don't necessarily have to visit that. Okay.
And when we put the other cards over the top of it.
Yeah, but even then, it doesn't. As in, because you can visit them in any order you like, there was nothing to motivate us. We'd kind of completed it.
Yeah, you don't need
Without
to
having
visit
to go
this
there.
first.
Okay, a shiny glass case houses an astronaut suit on one side of the tall platform holding a glittering pink stone on the other. That must be the Mars rock that Black put on the list. How can you get to it though? Well, we've already kind of got to it already. You carefully look the glass over but don't find any openings or seams, although there is a single fingerprint visible on the surface. This case is probably cleaned every night after the museum closes. So who could the print belong to? Take card 265, which is this, and we've got a fingerprint.
Right, and that may actually match.
Ooh, a fingerprint from someone that we know.
Yeah, because they have fingerprints on the back of the cards, right.
Much intrigue.
So that suggests to me the rocket was meant to be facing the other way, this way, to break the cabinet. But
But
that
it-
doesn't make sense because
It doesn't line up with any of the things.
because
on
all
there.
the things line up with it. Anyway, whatever. Right.
And interesting that there was no kind of motivation to take card 260s, and we could have completed the chapter without it.
Yeah, I missed
Other
the
than
clue.
the fact that we still had the cards.
We'd have missed the clue though.
We would have
Well,
done.
maybe it doesn't matter that you missed some of the clues. Just makes solving the adventure harder. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then we would have turned it over anyway because we still had the cards. Anyway.
Right. Is that the end of that chapter? Shall we?
I think it is.
Well, there we go. That's the end of the second or the third chapter, depends on how you're counting. Certainly the end of our second video. No, our third video.
Our third
Yeah,
video.
I cannot count.
So much fun.
The end of our third video on solving this game, Cluedo,
Yeah.
the robbery at the museum. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that.
Yes.
If you did, come back in a minute and hopefully we'll have already added a link at the end of this to the final chapter because there's one deck of cards left to go in
Deck
this game.
3 and
Deck
another
3,
board
yes, I
to
will
go
show
in.
you. There's just this one deck of cards left to go
There
in.
it is.
But there we go. If you enjoyed the video, like it please. If you like it anyway, subscribe. That's also great too, please. It'll help
Yes.
make it easier to find our future videos, I think.
And leave us a comment. We like reading everyone's comments. It's nice to know who's watching.
We really do.
Yeah.
But until the next video, all that remains is for me to say take care.
And for me to say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.